Hello, Hazard from Hazard Reviews here, ready for today's review, which is, of course, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. So this show has definitely got its fair share of criticism, mostly from the general Marvel Cinematic Universe fans. Whether they calling it probably the worst thing so far of the MCU is an understatement, or maybe it's correct, I don't know. I like to call this, though, the most inconsistent MCU project, MCU thing. It is. There are some high highs, but then there are also some low lows. In total, I would describe this show as having 2/3 be really good. The final third is really bad. So basically, 6 out of 9 episodes I see as good, but the other 3 are really bad. That kind of brings down the thing. But so I might as well go over. So what do I know, of course, about She-Hulk? Well, I know she's a female version of the Hulk, Bruce Banner's cousin, and she's a lawyer. And I've played her a few types of video games, obviously Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and of course the Lego Marvel games, and she's a pretty good character. But what do I think of this? Well, the premise is that Jennifer Walters is a headstrong lawyer from America who gains superpowers after accidentally getting contact with her cousin Bruce Banner's blood. In the comics, it's from a blood transfusion. This time, she just accidentally gets it because they're attacked, per se, by an alien spaceship from the planet the Hulk was on for Ragnarok, Sakaar. Jennifer doesn't really want the powers and prefers to keep it at bay. But when she's forced to reveal her powers in court one day, she becomes a hot topic among the news. She is hired by a new law firm who wants the She-Hulk, as she's dubbed, to represent and fight and deal with superhero cases in court. So it's just a matter of finding peace with both being a lawyer as a human and also the Hulk. Trying to get through everyday life issues. And I can get why they would do it. Showing a superhero, who wants to still retain some normality, with her old life, and but learning to come to terms with it. That I get, especially when she interacts with certain other characters, in particular the Abomination and Daredevil, who I will get to later. However, while there are some good work with this, and Tatiana Maslany does a pretty good job as Jen, I wouldn't say a lot of these ideas are very handled that well. As I said, the inconsistency with certain episodes. Well, I think let's start off. So the first 4 episodes I think are pretty good. They flow nicely. Everything works out well. It's good. Episode 5 and episode 3, we'll discuss that later. Episode 5 and 6 is where things start to go really south. Episode 5, while having a good concept with Jen getting sued, to opponent, which is Titania, whatever. She's really annoying and all that, and I just get annoyed with how it goes on. And she returns in episode 6 where she's at a wedding, and and the bride doesn't want her to be around as She-Hulk, and to take away glamour. That episode 6 was so bad I wasn't so sure what to go on. Episode 7 and 8 though really start to get better again. In fact, I really found those 2 episodes the best in the series, and some of the best episodes in any of the Marvel shows, not counting What If. But yeah, so I was really getting into it again. When we get to episode 9, is where things once again Oh my god, the finale is just what the. I mean, obviously you got to sort out the main source of conflict, and the main threat is targeting female superheroes, and spraying bad mouth. And you're going to get internet trolls like that. I can understand that, but geez, they even speak ill of Jane Foster, and she's just recently died in this because this takes place in 2025, much like Love and Thunder. And oh my god, that's so stupid. And you kind of Abomination. I'm not going to explore how that comes into play. And then Titania shows up, and a Hulk shows up, which I kind of knew was going to happen in the finale. But my god, the way Jen deals with this. Now, obviously, in this show, they are breaking the fourth wall a lot, and I can understand. I think they're trying. I don't know whether She-Hulk breaks the fourth wall in the comics. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to, get themselves ready for Deadpool 3, which I can get. But the way they break the fourth wall to create the solution to the whole madness of Episode 9 is, oh my god, am I just like, what the? And it's almost like Marvel are trying to, make fun of their fans, criticizing them with this ending. Oh my gosh, is it just... People are going to make fun of this ending a lot. I'm pretty sure they have, and oh my god. I don't get how they did it, why they did it, I don't know, but oh my god, is it so stupid. Yeah, it is stupid, what She-Hulk does to solve everything in Episode 9, oh my god. And, the whole source of conflict with Intelligentsia and Hulk King trying to ruin her and steal her blood and, all that. And how they've been exploiting the Abomination when he shouldn't, when he didn't know what was going on, and, thought, I don't get it. Yeah, that resolution is just so stupid. I know a lot of people are criticizing the visual effects, which I can get. It's not the best. I mean, I can see that She-Hulk definitely does look plastic at times, but I can get used to it. I mean, the Abomination definitely looked good, and of course I like seeing, the Hulk in general. But, as much as I didn't think they were perfect, I could get through it everything. It was just... Yeah, that was fine. Certain side characters have gone ahead. I didn't like Titania. I thought you didn't need too much of Jen's family and all that, I thought that was alright. Her assistants are pretty bland. Some of the one-off characters in the episodes, like Donnie Blaze, the magician that gets on Wong's bad side, is pretty cool. I like some of the people who are in Abomination's therapy group. They're nice. Yeah. The tailor that She-Hulk employs, who also works for Daredevil, is just, that seemed like a total architecture, for character. And then we get to, this is the worst part of the show for me. Megan Thee Stallion becomes the first actor to come in and play a version of herself in this reality, which, props to that, I guess. But that scene, that mid-credit scene of episode 3, that dance and the blood, the big women burning, the spray. I hate it. I really do hate it. That post-credit scene is so bad. I was just slapping my head so many times by this. Like, I could give... Look, I've defended the Marvel Cinematic Universe enough for Phase 4, okay? This was what took me over the edge. That post-credits, that mid-credit scene in episode 3 just left me... I can't describe it. I was literally like, you're kidding. You had to do that. And I was doing the same thing, I guess, again with the reveal in episode 9 and what She-Hulk does with breaking the fourth wall. I got that too, but it couldn't compare to that first one. And even I got to admit, that still hits the peak. That was the biggest thing I got from that ending. In fact, to be honest, I was tempted to actually show that scene in this video, but I chose not to because I was gonna go, because I just can't. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. If I ever go back and redo these things, maybe then I'll do it. But not now. Not now. Not now. Please. Not now. So yeah, you're probably now thinking, oh, I've gone over all the negatives. Do I like anything? Well, the thing is, I do. As I said, well, I think the 3 episodes were really bad and definitely bring down the show for me. The other 6 are really good. As I said, I really enjoyed episodes 7 and 8, and I got a real good kick out of episode 4 in particular. And excluding that post-credits scene, episode 3 is pretty okay. As I said, it still does pretty well. I think the cases that She-Hulk actually takes on are pretty good cases. Even as I said, her getting sued in episode 5. Well, episode 5 isn't the best. It's pretty good. I like how she's trying to get Abomination out of prison. That's pretty cool, considering the dynamics of how her cousin hasn't seen Abomination in a long time, and when he last saw him, he tried to kill him. Wong's case is definitely the best. How he's trying to, as he's getting this fake magician that he wants trained is exploiting his techniques. That's pretty cool. And even the case that she goes up against Daredevil's alright, I guess. Not the best, but yeah, the Wong case was definitely the best. The acting is all pretty done well, especially from as I said, I would like to Tina Maisley. Thought she did pretty good. Tim Roth returns after so long as to play the Abomination, even though we did get a brief snippet of him in Shang-Chi. And he is definitely great to see in this. I thought he really did well. And, kind of cool to see how he's moved on with his life and how he's now returned to being a good person, So sort of going through what Bruce had gone through in the MCU, while we didn't notice what was going on with the Abomination. That was pretty good, how he learned to come to terms with his other side. Obviously, it's good to see, Mark Ruffalo returns as the Hulk. That's always cool. And of course, we get Charlie Cox once again after a brief snippet in Spider-Man: No Way Home. He's in Daredevil. He's returned as Daredevil, and boy, is he definitely the best character in this. The episode 8 is the best because of Daredevil, and oh my gosh, is he so good in this. It's great to see Charlie Cox return, and to know we've got more of him coming. Obviously next year is Echo, and he is going to appear in it, where we will see him go up against Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, and of course they'll be going at it again, the Daredevil series. So it's great to see him back, and yeah, great. Hopefully he appears in more movies though. So as I said, the reintroduction of Daredevil and Abomination are great. Well, there's not really too much action scenes. The first one that you see with She-Hulk and the Hulk going up against each other, when She-Hulk tries to, tell Bruce that she doesn't want to be like him, it's pretty good. It's probably the best one, and best handled action scene, if anything, because this isn't really like that. But yeah, and as I said, the main characters, as I said, She-Hulk, Abomination, Daredevil, Wong, some of the other lawyers, they're pretty good. It's more so with the rivals, the side characters, and the main threat organization that they're not really perfect. So in total, I still had a good time, but the bad moments really just brought it down a lot. I was tempted to give it a 7 out of 10. I really wanted to. But instead I'm giving it the exact same score as I gave Miss Marvel, which is 6.5 out of 10 hair stars. But honestly, I would say this is better than Miss Marvel because, you know, there's at least a lot more, at least well, it's hard to say. I kind of like this more because there was the first 3 episodes of Miss Marvel, as you know, I didn't like, but when they got out of New Jersey and went to Pakistan, things started to improve. This I liked a lot more from beginning to end. It's more so the middle two, and the last episode of things really got bad. But yeah, that's me. I know a lot of people kind of like the first half of Miss Marvel first before the second half, but I was so a minority. But in the end, I really enjoyed it. But in the end, it's She-Hulk. I enjoyed it enough, and that's all. Now, if you're wondering when I'm going to do Werewolf by Night, I have seen it, just saying, but I'm actually going to wait till Halloween to do that. I just feel like, yeah, as much as I would like to review it now, I'm going to wait till Halloween and get it done then. So, just give me some time. Yeah, give me time. So, in the meantime, my next review will be going back to movies. I am going to see a new. Well, actually, there's my next 2 reviews are movies. One I might get done on Wednesday, Thursday, then another one on Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday, Monday, whatever. Just depends on how things work out. The second one will be Black Adam. The other one I am gonna wait till when I do the review, because honestly I don't know what I'm getting into with this. But in the meantime, this is Hassa from Hassa Reviews out, and I shall see you with my next video. Ciao.